Yeah, my name's Kevin, I'm from Darwin, and I'm going to be doing gyms, test and tagging up there. So my region is gyms, test and tag Winnelli. So I'm going to be the first franchisee up in Darwin, working with my franchisor, Jeff Crowhurst, who's out in Catherine. Oh, I found out through a Facebook ad. So I was just scrolling through Facebook, actually looking at starting my own business, and that idea didn't go through. Facebook must have, did their thing, and then I got their ad just pop up, and I inquired about a gym test and tag franchise. I got sent to my franchisor, Jeff Crowhurst, and yeah, just been a couple months, 4-6 months, and I'm here down at Gyms HQ. Prior to gyms, I'm working with the ADF for the last 8 years. I've been working with the ADF for the last 8 years, and I had an injury, kind of forced me out of the ADF, and I'm currently transitioning out of the ADF. And I was looking at options that I could get into after my career, and I wanted to start my own business. I just wanted the flexibility and freedom of having my own business, and gyms sounds like a good idea. So I chose gyms test and tag because, in Darwin, I don't want to be mowing lawns. So it's just the type of work I want to be doing up and down. So instead of mowing lawns, I'll just be inside, air conditioning, testing and tagging. So I just want to get out there, meet new people, make new relationships, build new clients, start my own business, grow it, and hopefully grow it to quite a successful business. And that's what I can do. Like, the amount of work I put in is the amount of work I, hopefully want to get out. Yeah, and, being in the army, I'm always outfield, just away from family. I just want to just have a normal job, have my own hours, work when I want to work, and come back. Training's been excellent. So I reckon they run the best test and tag course in Australia. Like, I'm not lying. They're pretty good. So I came into the test and tag training knowing very little about electrical safety, and I'm currently on the second last day, and I'm pretty confident I can go out and, do my job to a high standard, and the customer will appreciate my work. I really liked your session, actually. So yeah, so the difference between, the training in the ADF and training, in a civilian establishment is you're treated like an adult, and, you're not just a number, really. And yeah, it's much more easier to be able to learn at your own pace. Yep, and then they can accommodate that here at gyms. Yeah, definitely. So that's something that other potential test and tag owners don't get the chance to do, is they don't get the real world experience of having been taught by test and tag owners and franchisees, teaching you how to, take on clients, how to get jobs, the little ins and outs of the job. And then, yeah, all that information definitely helps after you come out of training to successfully start your own business, I reckon. Definitely the punctuality, like, being on time, never late to anything, respect, respecting the clients, how they would like to be treated, and always the highest respect. Yeah, just doing the job right, always do the job at the highest level and don't take the shortcut out. Getting a gyms franchise, it would be a good idea for transitioning members of the ADF, because half the time, I've got colleagues who don't know what they're doing. They just want to get out. It's definitely a good career path after, and it's a big change from being in the ADF to being a civilian. But, I think it attracts, what gyms attracts is that, you're your own boss. Being in the ADF, you're always being told what to do. So it's a big change, but I think that's the main attraction, is you make the calls instead of someone making calls to you. So I'm from Darwin, like I said previously, and never been to Melbourne before. And this is a pretty legit training establishment. So they got the dinner hall over there, pretty good food. Everything else, top class, I reckon. Yep. What makes a good customer experience in my eyes is treating them like a normal person, treat them how you want to be treated. If you expect them, they're paying you for a service, right? So they expect the highest quality of you. So I would just do everything to the best of my ability and never cut corners. And yeah, so I'll just be servicing the Darwin region, and then hopefully some new franchisees come on board, and then we can all work together. Been up and down for 7 years now, yep. It's very laid back. So it's nothing like any other capital city, like you can wear thongs and a singlet to every occasion. Very laissez. There's no traffic. There's heaps of national parks. attractions, four-wheel driving. You can go fishing. The friend group that I made up there that's the most appealing thing about Darwin is the friends up there right now. Yeah, definitely, definitely come during the dry season. You don't want to come during the wet season, otherwise you'll be sweating a lot, and it will feel like a sauna all the time, especially if you're coming from down south. Come the dry season, it's probably the best weather in the world. 30 to 33 degrees every day. You don't have to check the weather report. It's going to be pretty good to go. Yeah, so if you're thinking about transitioning, talk to your transition advisor at work. If you want to join gyms, just call the number, which is...
It's on your shoe. So 131546.
131546, sorry.
That's all right. But,